Toss time for match number 6 of the Safari International T20 Cup Season 4. I have the Starcast alongside me here in the middle of the beautiful 7 Districts Sports Club. Leading team Chennai Firebolts, we have Mr. Prakash, our match official Mr. Hamad, and of course leading UK Bangla Tigers, we have Mr. Chaudhary. Is going to be Prakash to flip the coin. Go ahead, please. Heads is the call. Please inform the umpire. Let's have a word. Boss, you won the coin flip. What is the game plan?
So wicket looks dry, and hopefully it will be a nice deck to bat on. And our target is to score as much as possible, and then we'll try to restrict them within that.
Overall, how are you enjoying the summer here in the UAE?
It's very hot, but we have to use to of it, and pretty much night time, and it's a nice environment to play cricket. No complaint.
And so overall target you're looking to set for them?
We'll try to score 160 plus, whatever we can score. Hopefully, we'll try to restrict them within that.
All the best.
Thank you.
प्रकाश अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए. अगर टॉस जीत जाते तो क्या प्लान था?
सर वही था कि बैटिंग लेने का था. कल हम लोग टॉस जीत के बॉलिंग लिया था, तो थोड़ा कुछ बैटिंग थोड़ा लाइनअप थोड़ा मेरा ये हो गया, तो अदरवाइज़ मैं थोड़ा चेंजेस करके आया था. बट आई होपली कि चलेगा, तो गेम पार्ट ऑफ द गेम है कि बॉलिंग बैटिंग दस चलेगा.
चेसेबल स्कोर क्या लग रहा है इस विकेट पे?
चेजेबल कल देखे तो इस चेजेबल यहाँ पे 180 ऐसा कुछ हुआ है, बट नॉट चेज हुआ है. तो अदरवाइज़ हम 160 के अंडर करके तो हम जीतने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
और ओवरऑल इंडिया में तो बारिशें हो रही हैं, स्पेशली चेन्नई साइड में. आपको गर्मी कैसे लग रही है यूएई की?
यहाँ गर्मी बहुत हॉट है. यहाँ दुबई आते ही जैसे एयरपोर्ट बाहर आते ही गर्मी इतनी लग गई यार, कुछ अलग. तो हमारी फर्स्ट इंटरनेशनल ट्रिप है मेरी, तो अदरवाइज़ बहुत हॉट है दुबई.
थोड़ा सा यूज्ड टू होना पड़ेगा. ऑल द बेस्ट.
यस, थैंक यू सर.
Right, then news from the center. UK Bangla Tigers have won the toss and elected to bat. उधर से स्टार्ट हो रहा है यार. Right then, time for match number 6 of the Safari International T20 Cup. UK Bangla Tigers taking on Chennai Firebolts. It is the Bangla Tigers who have won the toss and elected to bat first. And it's going to be Khalid Shah, the dynamic Khalid Shah, opening the innings for the Tigers. And it's the captain of Chennai Firebolts, Prakash, who will be taking the new ball. Can he strike early and get them going? Time will tell. So Prakash Lamani, the captain, with the new ball in hand from the far end. Long on, and where does he want the second fielder? Let's find out. Currently only a long on outside the circle. Very interesting. So it's a 4-5 split, more towards the onside. Now they've taken the deep square leg, rather the deep point, as it's Khalid Shah, the left-hander, and a long on in position. So right, all in readiness. Slip in place. And here we go, first ball. A bit of Sunil Narayan for sure. I like the blonde dye as well from Prakash. Enjoying his outing here. An overseas tour to the UAE. Opens up with a wide though. Much better. And Khalid Shah respecting the good delivery. We know he doesn't need a lot of time to catch up on his strike rate. Tremendous clean striker of the ball, a match winner. Straight to extra cover on this occasion. That should be the plan to Khalid Shah. Bowl as straight as possible. Don't give him a lot of width or over pitch. Inside out. And in typical fashion, Khalid Shah begins his innings with a boundary. Slightly fuller from Prakash. And he made sure that it found the fence. So Khalid Shah, as per usual, starts his innings with a boundary. Connects even bigger. Over extra cover for 6. Unbelievable ball striking. And the Firebolts are being put under pressure big time. Thanks to Khalid Shah. So immediately finding his range. Now they've had to take a deep extra cover. And a long on. A good comeback delivery. Looking to launch over the covers. So good comeback after that 6. 11 for no loss. Bangla. Gaurav Bacherla. So it's going to be Gaurav taking the new ball from the near end. Asif Tanewal getting his first strike. Third and a long leg in position for Gaurav Bacherla. Slip is the captain himself, so good to see them being on the attack. Slid away behind point. And, well, the third with a terrific effort to save the boundary. You need that kind of support in the field. Very nicely done. It's not going to be easy for the Chennai boys. touring overseas, unfamiliar conditions, unfamiliar surroundings. But let's see if they can make a good fist of it this evening. Not finding any swing in the air particularly is Gaurav. So needs to be very precise with his line. Khalid Shah, the kind of player he is, he can flay you to all parts. Got away with that one. It was only one fielder behind square on the onside. Adjustment in the field. That fine leg fielder coming in. So deep square and a deep third now for Asif Tanewal. Well, the deep cover has to come in. He was planning to go out, but only two allowed, of course. This has been miscued in the air. Put down. He never looked confident, the fielder. An opportunity gone begging for the Firebolts. That should have been taken. Rush of blood for Asif Tanewal. Quite lucky indeed. Was just swirling in the air and he never found his balance. Better delivery. Absolutely dead straight, wicket to wicket. But he did create a chance, Gaurav, and not taken. Will that prove to be costly? Slashed away. Oh, and gone through the legs of the third. Well, some of the ground fielding has left a lot to be desired. Silly stuff, and it will cost them 4. So 2 gone, 21 for no loss. So the captain, Prakash, will continue from the far end. Been sloppy in the field already. Have Chennai Firebolts. I'm sure that drop catch will be playing on the back of the mind of Asif Tanewal. Just needed to get something to get them early into the game, involved in the game here. The Firebolts, instead, they've let the advantage slip a little bit. This should be a catch. Again, confusion. Neither fielder calling. And they've missed a run-out opportunity as well. The Firebolts are not helping themselves in the field. That was a straightforward take. No calling at all between the backward point and cover fielder. So both openers of UK Bangla Tigers have been given a life now. Must be quite frustrating for Prakash Lamani, the captain. And these are the kind of players you give them even a bit of a chance, they'll tear you to shreds. Big gap towards mid-wicket, but they had to wait for the ball to beat the fielder. Been a decent spell overall from Prakash. He's been difficult to get away. Oh, bad delivery, but got away with it big time. That was on or outside leg stump. We'll need to reload that one. Oh, brilliant shot. Launched over mid-off for the second maximum of the game. He absolutely threw everything at that one. And that has sailed away. So paying a big price for bowling that wide. Did Prakash? Gaurav will continue. Clipped over the offside ring. And it had the timing from Khalid Shah. Not quite to the pitch of the ball, but he committed to the shot. Certainly does look like a very good batting wicket. chock full of runs. Beautifully played. So putting the pressure early on the young fast bowler. Smart thinking from UK Bangla Tigers. Deep cover and a third in position now. Not quite out of the middle, but there is nobody at mid wicket. Hasn't bowled badly, Gaurav. But you do need that support in the field. And that has certainly been missing from the Firebolts. Oh, absolutely hammered. Massive six from Khalid Shah. That is the biggest we've seen this evening. Right out of the screws. That has gone well beyond the side screen. And that is quite deflating for a fast bowler. So he's on the charge. This dashing left-hander. And Gaurav is on red alert now. Cracked over point. Make that six more. This is unbelievable ball striking. Short wide and a thunderous cut shot. From the daredevil that is Khalid Shah. He's raced on to 37 of 17, 50 up for UK Bangla Tigers. And you pay the price when you drop this man's catches. Is this a chance? Just beyond the square leg. Just got a bit cramped for room. And couldn't quite get the power on it. So it's been an expensive over from Gaurav. Feeling the heat. Better fielding. But when it mattered, they couldn't do it. 53 for no loss. So the captain will continue. 50 has come up within the power play for UK Bangla Tigers. Yes, they've had their slice of luck, no doubt. Blasted over extra cover again. The fielder is just a spectator. Right out of the middle from Khalid Shah. His fourth maximum. 46 of just 20 deliveries. How heavy a price they've had to pay. And that will be his 50. Blazing off drive. 50 of 21 balls for Khalid Shah. The run machine of UK Bangla. The Tigers are roaring, that is for sure. 50, 50. What a knock, what a player. How do Chennai Firebolts get him? Lovely cut shot, but can't find the gap. And you can just sense that they're on the back foot now, the Firebolts. Beautiful shot. Splits the two fielders. And it's raining boundaries at the 7 District Sports Club. Precision from Khalid Shah. Well, you can put the fielders where you like. He's making it look easy at the moment. Well, a rare sight, a dot delivery. Just perhaps trying to overhit the ball. Wanted to slice it over the covers. Beautiful slog sweep. One bounce, in fact a couple. Into the fence she goes again. A huge over for UK Bangla Tigers. This is some performance from Khalid Shah. 18 off the over, 71 for no loss. So the left arm spinner, Mohammad Saqib, coming on to bowl the final over of power play. But major damage being done by Khalid Shah. 58 of just 25 deliveries. Oh, he'll be frustrated That was struck really hard. So Mohammad Saqib Ali, can he create an impact? Experienced campaigner. He's tall for a left arm spinner, and this is kind of his home ground really. Plays a lot of his domestic cricket here. Brilliant. Well, you can just take the single down the ground, Asif, but he's looking for those boundaries. Needs to understand his role in this partnership. I could have done that a lot earlier in the over. Leaving it well alone. And that's intelligent from Khalid Shah. He knows Saqib is a tricky bowler. Don't want to fall into his trap. Just a few deliveries remaining in the power play, so deal with it. 72 for no loss at the end of 6. So Siddharth Singh coming on to bowl immediately outside the power play. Looks to be a left arm seamer, the youngster. Oh, was that a chance? I don't think so. No real reaction. A bit of a strange field setup for him. They've got the long off, long on, mid wicket, a third and a deep cover. So not sure what kind of length they want him to bowl. This should be a chance. Oh, it just carries over the long off. I thought it was a miscue from Asif Taniwal, but his raw power has taken it over the fielder. He was certainly interested for a minute or two. So now the third is beckoned in, and there's a deep square leg in position for Siddharth. It's a tough examination for these youngsters, mixing it up with very seasoned cricketers like Khalid Shah, especially a man who has represented the UAE at the highest level. Still only in his late 20s, if I'm not wrong, or early 30s. So very much in his prime. Oh no, Gaurav, that's poor. Not sure why he went with his feet. Will cost them a couple of runs. The out cricket from Chennai Firebolts certainly needs to improve significantly. But so far has not bowled a bad over. No boundary conceded just yet. Does look to be a one heck of a batting track. He's done well. He's brave to bowl that full length. Hint of shape on that one. So good comeback after that six. 82 for no loss. टीमें कब पहुंची हैं इधर खेलने के लिए कब पहुंची हैं कल ही आए हैं तो प्रैक्टिस वगैरह नहीं वो दूसरा शुरू नहीं हुआ अभी तक 10 बज गए वैसे भी मैचों में 4 घंटों का गैप होना चाहिए So Saqib Ali will continue. He's very wary of Khalid Shah's power hitting ability down the ground. Long on mid-wicket square leg in position. Certainly need to be brave as a finger spinner. Steered to short third. Asif was interested for the single but denied. Oh, that was the one coming in. First one drifted away. So mixing it up beautifully is Saqib Ali. Holding his own against Khalid Shah. And the fielder should have put a dive in. Yes, I can understand it's sweltering hot. But he could have jumped on that one, instead allowed two. Of course, these lads being from Chennai, it rains so much and it's so humid there. They should be pretty used to this, to be honest. The kind of summer we're having in the UAE. Call is for two. But they'll not take a chance. Asif now starting to time the ball better as well. As this opening stand continues to move along quite nicely. Plenty to ponder, plenty to do for Prakash Lamani, the captain of the Firebolts. Oh, genuine outside edge. Beautiful bowling from Saqib Ali. Unlucky there. 89 for no loss. How are you? You won? So new bowler coming in is Sunny Kumar. Starts off with the big wide. Not sure why Siddharth was pulled. I thought he did all right. Pulled off the back foot beautifully towards cow corner. Third six for Asif. Sunny Kumar missing his length. And how quickly did he assess and launch for a maximum. Immediately putting the new bowler under pressure. Is this another one? Yes, it is. Over wideish long off. This is tremendous, clean ball striking from Asif Tanewal. 100 up in just 8.2 overs. He's going at a strike rate of 200. And really piling on the pressure. So now looks like it's going to be Asif looking to dominate. Outside the power play. Certainly is a fearless player. And this bowling change has backfired, I dare say. Lashed over the covers. Another six. The third in the over. Khalid Shah says, I'll have a piece of that as well. Thank you very much. कितना फरमान दी फॉर्म लगी है यार क्यों छुट्टी ले जा मेरा वीर बाल आ गए नहीं आए और सब खैर है मिले आए थैंक यू मेरा वीर थैंक यू सो मच मिलने हैं फिर कोई नहीं बुरा वक्त आता है सबको कितने तो स्कोर किए बेचारे ने So a big over. 22 off it in the end. Nelson on the board after 9 overs. तो अब सहीर आ गया तो वापस वही कप्तान है या फरमान ही रहेगा अब वो लुकमान तो छोड़ गया उसकी जगह कौन आएगा इम्पैक्ट सब होगा So Gaurav coming back into the attack. Took a bit of tap in the power play, but let's see if he can provide the breakthrough here for Chennai Firebolts. What a shot. Deep cover does well. Really does strike the ball hard, does Asif Tanewal. Certainly no half measures with him. But Khalid Shah is the one they need. 73 of just 37 deliveries. What a knock he's played. Sparkling innings. Destructive and devastating. Is this swashbuckling left-hander. Beautiful timing. What a shot that is. Just back cut behind point for 4. It races away in the blink of an eye. Didn't overhit it, just timed it and placed it. I'll tell you what, this is some batting wicket. .220, 230 is looking odds on at the moment. How do they stem the flow of runs? Similar shot. A brilliant fielding. Boundary rider does well. Otherwise, that was racing away to the fence too. And remember, both batters have had catches dropped. It's been a hard lesson for the Firebolts to learn. You cannot drop your catches. Yes, there is a swirling breeze. Yes, it's under lights. Huge! Monster 6 from Khalid Shah. He threw the kitchen sink at that one. That is gone way back. Absolutely nailed it. Twice he's taken Gaurav for some huge sixes. 85 of just 40 deliveries. This is an awe-inspiring innings. And there's nowhere to hide tonight at the 7 District Sports Club. Khalid Shah is on the hunt. A good comeback delivery. Fair play to the young lad, Gaurav. He's not back down. Still giving it his all for the cause. Oh, swing and a miss. So at the halfway stage, Bangla Tigers in firm control. 124 for no loss. So back live after the drinks break. Siddharth will continue. Khalid Shah is on the rampage here. 85 of just 42 deliveries. This pair as a combination have hit 10 sixes. Unbelievable entertainment here at the Safari T20 Cup. Khalid Shah, no doubt, will be looking for his personal milestone. And why not? He's deserved it the way he's batted this evening. But often you see with the drinks break, something tends to happen. Either a big over or a wicket falls. Chennai Firebolts did have the chances that they did not accept. Straightforward catches put down. Nicely bowled, nipped in to the left-hander, but clearly missing leg. Got some decent ability. Young Siddharth, still a young lad, will grow taller, grow stronger, perhaps add a yard or two of pace. Could be a real handful. Struck hard but could not penetrate the mid-wicket fielder. They just need a couple of quiet overs. It is a good batting track, so they need to believe if they can restrict Bangla Tigers to around 180, 190. That could be a chaseable score. We'll find the gap. Not quite out of the middle, so it'll be just two. The aim to be to not concede a boundary for at least 2 or 3 overs. If they can do that, certainly a reaction will come in from the likes of Asif and Khalid Shah. But can they pull that off? Nicely bowled. Being quite impressive. Certainly do need to have a big heart as a young fast bowler bowling in these conditions. Bit of a toe end of the bat. So a very tidy over. 129 for no loss. So another new bowler coming in. Prashant Bhullar. Another young fast bowler. So long on and a deep mid-wicket in position. Long off, deep cover. And a third, so the compromise is the square leg is in the circle. Good start. Let's see if he can provide another tidy over like Siddharth. You need to believe it's all a matter of that one good delivery or that one good moment in the field. That can bring you back into the contest. No doubt eyeing his 100, Khalid Shah. Certainly been a bit more watchful after the drinks break. The bowling has been a lot better from the Firebolts as well, to be fair. Coming around the wicket is Prashant. Interesting. Well, it's not helping his line. I don't think he should mind if Asif is looking to hit him hard down the ground. You have a long off, long on, mid-wicket in position. There's every chance a miscue could get you a wicket. Oh, hammered. Well, not with that line. It's another 6. Short wide. And he has absolutely drilled it. Unbelievable shot. Take a look. So strong on that cut shot. Got away with that one. It was on that leg stump line with fine leg up. Kept a touch low on that occasion. Top edgy, but fine leg is in. And tell you what, it's gone for another 6. This is unbelievable from Asif Taniwal. He has hit no boundaries, but 6 maximums. It's all or nothing with him. 46 of 22. And Prashant has been taken to the cleaners as well. I just feel he's been overthinking it with this around the wicket angle. And will that go all the way? Terrific effort by the deep cover. They will pick up 2. So another big over. 18 off it. 147 for no loss. पढ़ा जा रहा है आपसे? हाँ, फैसल आफरीदी अच्छा है. फैसल आफरीदी नाम है, क्या नाम है उसका? लेकिन वो ढीला बहुत है. बैट्समैन अच्छा है. Well, once again, the floodgates have opened for UK Bangla Tigers. Siddharth into his 3rd over. They've not been able to bowl 2 or 3 good overs back to back. That has been the issue. Almost on the cusp of a 150 opening stand. Tremendous batting from UK Bangla Tigers. And even Asif Taniwal now is on the brink of a milestone. Into the 90s is Khalid Shah. Oh, great fielding by Saqib. Great stop. That was a certain boundary. Been really impressed with this young lad, Siddharth Singh. Would not be a bad option perhaps to try him with the new ball in further games. But then Khalid Shah has smashed him. That was in the slot. On middle and off. Huge. The sound of the blade said it all. 150 up for this opening partnership. Unbelievable batting effort. He's on 96. This is in the gap, but there is a long leg. So the excitement builds as Khalid Shah is one hit away. He has certainly set the Safari International T20 Cup alight this evening. .50 for Asif Taniwal. Very nicely played. Of 25 deliveries with 6 maximums. The milestones continue. Well played indeed. What an outstanding innings. 157 for no loss. So Saqib Ali, is this a chance? What a brilliant running catch. He ran all of 15 to 18 yards to latch on to that one. And 50 and out for Asif Taniwal. But he's done his job. It was VM out there at that deep square leg position boundary. Outstanding take that is. And finally some relief for the Firebolts. 157 for 1.
हमेशा पहला मैच लंबा होता हो दूसरा छोटा हुआ मेरे
हाँ उल्टा ही होता है हमेशा कैप्टन आ गया
बाबा के बदुआ लग गई बोले जी
हाँ हाँ कैप्टन की ना है उधर पेलिकन और शारजा खेल ली
नहीं दुबई पेलिकन
और
शारजा
तो मैंने क्या बोला
मैं कह रहा कि पहले शारजा खेली
नहीं
मैं ये समझ लीजिए
यानी तो अपनी गल्लां समझ रहे हैं अपने हिसाब नाल
मैं आगे एक ओवर सो गया
नहीं तो शारजा की टीम में कौन खेल रहा है
वो अपने कोई नहीं
अपने क्या मतलब
शारजा के लड़के नहीं है वो देखता हूँ
यूएई के लड़के हैं या नहीं
नहीं
फिर कौन है और दुबई की टीम इतनी फारिग क्यों है So it's going to be Mohammad Chaudhary, the skipper, coming in a great position. And immediately underway. Should be 2. Khalid Shah certainly must be a bit low on energy. Been running non-stop for 13.2 overs. It's extremely humid out there. Tough day for everybody. A big shout out to the ground staff, our match officials, our cameramen, our commentators, all working hard. And of course, the players and coaches bringing up this wonderful entertainment at the Safari International T20 Cup into his 4th season. I'm sure he'll want to do it in singles. Just 2 runs away. Projected score is looking extremely ominous here, 236. So you just need 2-3 quiet overs. The pick of the lot has been Saqib Ali, 1 for 11. Can he pry out another one here? Oh, if he had found that gap, that was the 100. It was short and wide. He'll be a bit frustrated with that. Mm, 99 at the end of the over. 161 for 1. Well, this is interesting. The captain, Prakash, coming into bowl his final over. Bit of a psychological battle maybe with Khalid Shah on 99. It's always a game within a game. But a huge gap on the onside just to tuck it away. And oh, dot delivery. The anticipation builds. In a pretty relaxed frame of mind, why not? When you're going at 11.4 runs per over with 9 wickets in hand. Oh, it's missed everything. He was desperately hoping to get a bit of bat on it. But he's been in this situation so many times over his glittering career. But even as great a player you are, you always feel that pinch of being on 99. Get that uneasy feeling. Oh, looking to whack the ball hard. The skipper, I'm sure he's delighted that the toss and then the batting of his openers went his way. Can be a tricky surface to bat on, coming in fresh as a batter, as we saw in the previous game today. Lucknow Capital struggled, even UUDS Tuskers struggled to get a score of 120 odd. Lost 5-6 wickets in the process. And that will be the 100 for Khalid Shah. Magnificent innings of 58 deliveries with 7 boundaries and 7 maximums. A stunning knock from the star opener of UK Bangla Tigers. Gets a big embrace from the captain, and why not? It's been a match-winning hand so far. So he's got that one in his back pocket. Now he can really go hammer and tongs after Chennai Firebolts. Thrashed away. And good fielding at long off. That ball was traveling. So 15 gone. 167 for 1. Oh, pardon me. 1 delivery to go. Not been a bad over from Prakash. Only 6 of it in the end. So 167 at the end of 15.
Sakib Yogesh, last over.
So Sakib Ali will complete his spell. Can he pry out another wicket here? Especially of Khalid Shah. So far he's resisted taking on him. But I'm sure Mohammad Chaudhary, the captain, has other plans. Want to get on with it. Projected score is around double Nelson. They'd like to get beyond maybe 230, 235 with the kind of platform they have at the moment. Nicely bowled. He bowls at that perfect speed and that right length. Plus that extra bounce he can extract. They wouldn't mind conceding a single. Only going at 4 per over. Outstanding effort in the overall context of things. Very good bowling indeed. The overthrows, letting the side down. They've been hit and miss in the field, you have to say. Beautifully bowled. Superb spell. 1 for 16 on the day. 171 for 1. So new bowler being introduced is Viom. He was the one who took that wonderful catch. Starts off with the wide, so perhaps he's being entrusted to bowl at the death. Over 17 and 19 maybe. 17 for sure. 19 perhaps will depend on his progress. Oh no, bad delivery. Absolutely no one at fine leg. Easy boundary for Mohammad Chaudhry. Got it completely wrong. Full toss on leg stump. Taken on the full and will beat the deep square leg. Not learning from his mistakes is young Viom. Another friendly delivery that was easily dispatched. No chance for Saqib Ali at all. Oh, inside edge. That is cruel. And will kiss the boundary. Good old-fashioned heave-ho. The French cut. Gets another boundary for UK Bangla Tigers. Will be so frustrating for the captain, Prakash. Finally gets it right. Much better delivery. Hammered straight and beyond for a 6. Beautifully struck by the captain. Low full toss once again. So he's adding to his collection in this over. 19 runs off it once more. And make that 20. 191 for 1. So Sunny Kumar returns. And he continues to get smashed. Pulled away for 6. Half tracker. Sent flying towards the academy by Mohammad Chaudhary. Nothing delivery. Missing his length once again and paying the price. Oh, this could be another one. It is over square leg. It's raining sixes in Ajman. Unbelievable ball striking. Once again, it's just too short. And introducing a spinner in the slog overs is always fraught with risk. 200 has come up for UK Bangla Tigers. It's been a phenomenal batting effort. Screams away for 4. Hit like a rocket. The captain is on the charge. He's on 41 of just 17 deliveries. He's in a particularly unforgiving mood at the moment. Fantastic. Well, Sunny Kumar has gone for 39 runs in 10 deliveries. A bad day at the office, to say the least. They just haven't been able to string together any quiet overs. That has been the issue for Chennai Firebolts. Khalid Shah with another monster. Way back once more. It's been a long time coming. His 8th maximum. Too short, and he went over long on. He is in irresistible form. Oh, how has he missed out? So Siddharth to bowl the final over. Pardon me, the penultimate over. Meanwhile, Khalid Shah has retired his innings after a magnificent 100. Excellent bowling. And Mohsin Ali, the new batter at the non-strikers. He'd like to get into the run scoring act. Projected score is suggesting 236 for UK Bangla Tigers. Captain is on 42 of 19. He's batted beautifully as well. Smeared away towards cow corner. Good fielding. Gets the throw off quickly. So it's going to be the left-hander Mohsin Ali. He also has an opportunity to cash in if he can. Long on, mid-wicket, deep cover, long off. Looking for that Yorker once again, couldn't quite find it. Nicely bowled again. Been very impressive, this young lad. Deserves a wicket to his name, to be honest. Him and Saqib have been the standout performers. For Chennai Firebolts. Which area is Mohsin Ali targeting? There is a big gap towards cow corner, mid-wicket. Oh, low full toss, got away with it. Caught Mohsin by surprise. Once again, it is a full toss, but not maximized. Sometimes they end up to be useful deliveries. And they'll steal a single though. And could get another one. This is slightly comical from the Firebolts. Just flinging the ball all over the park and giving overthrows. Perhaps a bit of frustration being let out. It has been a tough day in the field for them. Oh, how was that missed? Brilliant. So 2-2-1 for 2 with 1 over to go. So Prashant Bhular has been entrusted to bowl the final over. He went for 18 in his first, so certainly needs to make amends. Coming around the wicket once more. Good start. Meanwhile, Mohammad Chaudhary, the captain, has moved on to 48. Very encouraging signs. For UK Bangla Tigers that their top order is in prime form. Asif getting 50. Mohammad Chaudhary on the doorstep of a half century as well. And then Khalid Shah with a brilliant 100. Oh, that's going to be 5 wides. Terrible delivery. Got it completely wrong. Nothing the keeper can do about that one, really. Outside edge has gone fine. But there is a third, and he can't get there. Another boundary. Well, when it rains, it pours. It has just not been Prashant's day. That was slightly unlucky. Right then, Mohammad Chaudhary with a chance to pick up his 50, pardon me. It's an ominous target here for Chennai Firebolts. Looking at a 12 per over chase. This is a Skya. Is there anyone? Will be 50 for the skipper of 24 deliveries. So he's played his part as well with a good looking hand and made sure they maintained that pressure on Chennai Firebolts despite losing Asif Tanewal. A very fine hand. And taken 50 and out, caught and bowled.
बॉल है आखिरी
नहीं बॉलिंग में
बॉलिंग की बात हो रहा कि 4 ओवर में कम से कम 2-3 आउट तो
हमाद को उस मैच की पड़ी हुई है, मुझे लगता है ये लगाया हुआ है तूने कुछ उधर।
नहीं
उधर बाबा ने बदुआ दिया कि अगला
बाबा
मैच
ने बदवा दी हुई हमें
अगला मैच इंशाल्लाह हम तेरे से पहला खत्म करते
नहीं
हैं
नहीं वो नहीं, ऐसे थोड़ी होगा। So final ball of the innings, and it might go for 4. Yes, it will. So 238 on board for UK Bangla Tigers. Thanks to Khalid Shah with 150s for the captain and Asif Taniwal. It's a monster chase for Chennai Firebolts. की कॉम्प्रोमाइज हुआ है फिर।
नजर भाई का नाम ले लिए बात ही खत्म हो गया हमारे मैनेजमेंट बोले कि नहीं भाई खिलाओ उनको कुछ भी
लेकिन जब अब तो सीजन बंद है तो इनको सैलरियां मिल रही है नहीं मिल रही?
मेरे ख्याल से दे रहे
कम करते होंगे फिर वो कहते हैं बाहर जाके कमा लो, शायद यही होगा।
उनकी भी प्लेयर ही
क्या बना फिर? सही है। Right then, it's going to be Zohair Iqbal taking the new ball for UK Bangla Tigers as we begin the run chase for Chennai Firebolts. A massive target of 239 that they are chasing this evening. Nicely steered towards a deep point and will pick up a single. So immediately underway are the Firebolts. Yogesh Narwade and Sunny Kumar in the middle. Yogesh in the bright yellow helmet, very eye-catching. And Sunny Kumar, well, he had a rough outing with the ball. Let's see if with the willow in hand, he can go after the Bangla Tigers. Certainly will not be easy. A lot of quality in that bowling lineup. Chance at third in front of Nabil Aziz. He would certainly have a role to play. मैंने लाइव देखनी थी. So both openers immediately off the mark safely. Zohair testing the middle of the pitch. Oh, pacey delivery. Certainly it seems to be the game plan here from Zohair. That back of good length, hard length, short bumpers. Like I mentioned, the likes of Ibrahim Masood, Nabil Aziz, Zohair Iqbal, high quality proven performers. Saghir Khan, of course. He will certainly be a real handful. Inside edge. Slowed it down a bit, Ibrahim. Looking for that searing Yorker. So certainly do look like a top outfit here, UK Bangla Tigers. It's been a cautious start for both openers. But you do perhaps need at least 50 odd in the first power play. Try to settle in and deal in boundaries. Maximize the fielding restrictions. Nicely sliced away and will beat the deep third. Sunny Kumar picks up his first boundary. Read the length quickly and just steered it into that point region. So showing great control on that back cut, using the pace of the bowler against him. Just ballooning in front of that extra cover. So a good start for the Firebolts. 10 for no loss.
क्रिश लग रहे हैं मुझे क्रिश आनंद दोनों
आफ्ताब लिखा हुआ शर्ट पे. So it's going to be Krish Anand coming into the attack. Decent start, back of length. Tall right arm seamer. Looking to hit the deck.
तो दो ही है बस यही है सर जी ये दो ही है
Very important this opening pair. Get off to a good start. And this will balloon to Nabil Aziz. Simple catch. And Krish taking all of 2 deliveries to strike. Slow over delivery. Was through the shot early. And that's all she wrote. Excellent bowling. Just a touch fuller, touch wider. And the first blow struck by UK Bangla Tigers. नबील अजीज के जो हालात है इस कैच का भी कुछ पता नहीं था.
वही कह रहा हूँ ना, पकड़ लिया बड़ी मुश्किल से.
मार्जिन पे ही था वैसे. शर्ट पे 300 लिखा हुआ है. नहीं नहीं, जो बैट्समैन आया 30 लिखा है. कौन आया पूछना जरा. Oh, it's Prateek Bhullar coming in at 3, the wicket keeper. So not going according to plan for the Firebolts. Instead of an aggressive start, they've lost a wicket early. UK Bangla Tigers will not repeat the same mistakes. Oh, the third misread the flight. Could have been a chance. A lot of short pitch bowling. Nothing to hit down the ground so far. That is quite a clever strategy, to be honest. Make them play the pulls and the cuts. If they're good enough to do that at a sustained clip, then best of luck to them. A brilliant fielding at point. Saved a certain boundary. So looking really switched on. The Bangla Tigers. So Prateek also gets his innings underway. Outside edge. And streaky runs for Prateek Bhullar. Was shaping away towards the onside. And very lucky indeed. 16 for 1. So sedate start here for Chennai Firebolts. Zohair Iqbal will continue from the far end. Bowled a hostile quick first over. Good looking drive from Narwade. On the rise through the covers. Very nicely done. Using the pace of the bowler against him. That's a real confidence booster. Very crisp. And we've certainly seen there are runs on offer on this track, if you're willing to express yourself. A bad delivery. 5 wides. No chance for Khalid Shah on that one. Looking for that Yorker. No chance at all. That is the issue with Zohair. He can be erratic at times. He does have the pace, but sometimes the control is lacking. Good comeback. That's where he wants to be. On that fourth stump channel. Ball that good length. He will be expected to take wickets with the new ball. And certainly has the ability to. Picked up towards long leg. There is a fielder. Oh, dear me. I think it was Krish, his fast bowling partner. Narwade going completely across the line. Risky shot for sure. But it just about came off. So that will certainly annoy Zohair Iqbal. Fiery over. It's been a good tussle between these two. And they need to do what they can against the fast man because the spinners will be tough to deal with outside the power play, especially Ibrahim Masood. Wonderful leg spinner. Has that deadly googly as well. And he's warming up, indicating to the captain, I'm good to go. Hammered down the ground. That's a lovely shot from Narwade. Overpitched and smashed. Fantastic clean off drive. Got it exactly where he wanted. Nicely back cut away. Beautiful batting from Narwade. Read the slower ball. Like a hammer to the nail. Just chopped it on its head. So big over for the Firebolts. 37 for 1.
उनको उधर ही इंजॉय मिलता है.
आई थिंक जब वो मैच शुरू हो रहा था तब ये लोग गए नहीं थे अभी तक लखनऊ वाले. Shoveled in the air and gone. Another poor shot. And an easy take at mid-wicket. So Prateek has to head back. Kashif takes the catch. 37 for 2. काशिफ आशिफ लाशिफ पंकज नाम रखो हमाद नाम रखो
20 ओवर पूरा होना चाहिए, स्कोर चाहे 50 हो.
नहीं नहीं उधर तो ले गए पूरा वो कितना हो गया
17 ओवर 157
17 ओवर 150 मार दिए वेरी गुड लंबा गया ये और जिस तरीके से इधर गिर रही हैं उम्मीद है इब्राहिम इनको लेटा दे मतलब एक लल्लू तरीन बॉलर से वो आउट हुआ न्यू बैट्समैन व्यूम 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 का क्या मतलब है पंकज व्यूम का क्या मतलब है क्या मतलब है So it's Vyum coming in at number 4. Krish has had a terrific start. Picking up wickets for fun. Just getting a bit carried away on that occasion. Maybe lost his footing. So just what the Bangla Tigers wanted. Early wickets in the power play. Yogesh Narvade is looking good. 19 of 9. But runs have dried up and the wickets are falling at the other end. Polite inquiry. He's bowling that excellent length at the moment. Krish. Captain will be very satisfied with the efforts of his bowlers so far. Imposing themselves on proceedings. Oh, slow delivery. Almost did him in. Was very late to react to that one. Great change-up delivery. Completely bamboozled Vyom there. And this could be number 3. Put down. That is quite sloppy. Straightforward catch. Well, they can smile about it because they've got 238 runs on board. But that was quite pedestrian, it has to be said. These high catches, let me tell you, they're never as easy as they seem. Another brilliant over from Krishanand. Just conceded 8 runs. Certainly is being difficult to handle at the moment. This could be another one. Nabil Aziz, oh, put down. It was just over his right shoulder. Creating chances aplenty is Krish Anand. 40 for 2.
आ गया था पहला वाला
इरफान अजीज हमारी सारी दुआएं लगी हैं और तू मेरी तरफ से 8 विकेट लेगा बस ले जा वो तो होना ही था So Aziz, Irfan Aziz coming on. Oh, good delivery, good pace. Like the look of this youngster. Certainly got a very potent bowling attack. The UK Bangla Tigers. Caught the batter by surprise there with that kick of a length. Past the mid-off. And Zohair Iqbal eventually catches up to it. Yogesh is looking good. 21 of 13 for him. Just needs to be careful with that delivery. When it's not far enough for you to go for that expansive square drive. There is a chance you can nick off there. Doesn't move his feet a lot down the ground. Likes to remain leg side of the ball, does Yogesh. Squeezed it through the gap. Pick up another couple of runs. But been a very impressive first over. Slight tweak in the field, a deep square leg going out. There is a deep point in position as well for Irfan Aziz. He's certainly not going to shy away from chasing that ball wide of off.
इसके पहले वाले पे कोई सीन था ना
पहला डॉट था
नहीं अभी जो बॉल हुआ इसके पहले वाला डबल था जब इधर
हाँ दो हुए वही है ना 17 नंबर योगेश a slower delivery. Oh, chance for a run out here. Where are you going? Vyom, you've already survived. Need to be watchful, my young friend. Calling has to be absolutely precise. This is a catch at deep point. Nabil Aziz, he's put it down. Well, well, well. That was a sitter. That was desperately unlucky for the bowler. 46 for 2. So Krish into his third over. Another bad delivery. Tough going for Khalid Shah. +5, 50 up for the Firebolts. He's already batted for 18 overs. Clearly not moving as freely as he would be. Khalid Shah. And the bowler is not certainly helping his cause by bowling way down leg. But full credit to the Chennai Firebolts. They're batting well, relatively. Yogesh is on 25 of 18. And that dropped catching virus has caught on to Bangla Tigers as well. 2 sitters put down. Cracked away. That's a brilliant shot by Yogesh. Short, wide, and absolutely hammered. That was pretty as punch. Take a look at this. He enjoyed that one. That is for sure. He is an eye-catching player, Yogesh Narvade. He's enjoying these batting conditions. The first real bad delivery from Krish Anand. Hammered. Sizzling boundary to extra cover. He was ready for the fuller delivery. This is beautiful stuff from Narvade. He's got the square cut and he's got the cover drive. Stand and deliver stuff. Well, as long as he's there, it will give a sliver of hope to Chennai Firebolts, because he is certainly charged up like a firebolt. Some sumptuous boundaries off his blade. He's got a slight figure, but boy does he pack a punch. Hammered by Viom for 6. That was right out of the sweet spot. Wow. That came out of absolutely nowhere. Right out of the screws. Flying maximum. Way back. Well, now these dropped catches are starting to hurt the Bangla Tigers. So end of the power play, 66 for 2. नारवड़े, ये तो पक्का मराठी नाम है ना, नारवड़े. So fighting back are the Chennai Firebolts, but now this is the real examination. Outside the power play, when the field is spread, can they maintain that 11 to 12 runs per over required rate? Trying to be a bit too cute there, Yogesh. Not a bad option. Looking for that scoop over fine leg or the keeper. Driven towards extra cover, the sweeper. Gets the throw off quickly, but it's way off target. Nabil Aziz. The ball seems to be following him again this evening. Put down an absolute sitter at deep point. How expensive will that prove to be? Trying to shift onto that off stump. Just cramped himself for room actually. But he's looked good here. Irfan Aziz, some good pace. He's sharp. In the gap towards extra cover. There was a shout of catch, but it's gone between the two for four. This is some innings from Narvade. He has looked really good. 40 of 25 deliveries with 7 boundaries. He's enjoying the pace on. Could be about time they introduce spin into the attack just to see how he fares against it. There's a deep mid and a deep square leg in position. Strange field for Irfan. Whips it away towards mid wicket. Not sure a bowler of his pace needs a mid wicket out on the fence. Would rather have him in. Now they've brought the long on into the circle and pushed the deep fine leg back for Vyum. And well judged by the mid on. A loose shot. And Saghir, he doesn't drop catches. Irfan Aziz gets the better of Vyum. And another one falls for the Firebolts. अपना इरशाद किसकी टीम में खेल रहा है? उसने बड़ा परफॉर्म किया इस सीजन यार. बड़े मैच जिताए हैं.
अब भी उसने मेरा प्लेयर हो जाता है मैच
बड़े मैच जिताए हैं यार उसने.
आज भी जीता है ना उसमें खेलना क्या नाम है उसका जो पहला मैच में बड़ा मैच
डरता नहीं है उसकी, ये बात अच्छी है.
मुंबई में रखा
वो मौके से डरता नहीं है.
कोई बात है
ये उसकी क्वालिटी है. चल गया नहीं चल गया अल्लाह मालिक है, लेकिन मैं ट्राई मारूंगा.
बैटर नेम बैटर
क्या नाम है?
और बॉलर कौन है
बेगैरत आप आउट ही कर ले थोड़े. तो दो बुल्लर है.
बस ठीक है वही है
हाँ
वही है
हाँ वही है वही है. प्रतीक और प्रशांत दोनों पुतलू. मुझे नहीं लगता ये स्पिन को मार पाएगा योगेश. So Nabil Aziz left arm spin coming into the attack. He'll be desperate to make amends after that drop catch. He's looking in sublime touch. But now we'll have to tackle the spinners. So looking to be aggressive. New batter in is Prashant Buller. He had a forgettable day with the ball. Let's see if he can produce an innings of substance for the Firebolts. Big open spaces on the onside. I'm sure they can bring the field in a little bit. No need to offer that free single. Bring the mid wicket or square leg in. Try to make them hit. Against the spin with some risk. Narvade gets a 6. What a slog sweep. No worries at all against the spinner. That was absolutely smashed. So one hit away from his half century is Narvade. Immediately a mini conference between the captain, keeper and bowler. That was hit flat and hard. Will balloon over point. And that will be 50 for Yogesh Narvade. Of just 29 deliveries. Magnificent hand he's played. The job is not done, but he's put on a sparkling display. A fantastic innings from this dashing opener. He really has been a treat to watch. So Nabil, I just feel he needs to bowl a bit slower. Those quick darts are offering too much pace. And Yogesh is enjoying that. Hammered. And another boundary. 16 off the over. 89 for 3. The Firebolts are on the charge. Different sort of bowler that they'll have to contend with now. Vyom and, pardon me, Prashant and Yogesh. Need to be very careful against him. But there is a lot of dew about, as you can see. Bowlers and batters both trying to dry their hands. Can be almost impossible, like bowling with a bar of soap. And will they be able to read his googly, his wrong one? One of the most devastating leg spin bowlers we have in the UAE. Immensely talented. But Yogesh has batted so beautifully so far. Hit dead straight for 4 more. I like the areas he's targeting at the moment. Right into the side screen for his 10th boundary. He is certainly putting the pressure back on UK Bangla Tigers with this fantastic knock. Current run rate of 11.6 is brilliant. It's right on course. Bit of a helicopter whip on that one. But he will need support from Prashant. They need this long partnership to develop. They are to have an outside chance of overhauling the score. Beautifully bowled. There was that wrong one. And always fun to see the zing bails and zing wickets lighting up. Great addition to cricket, I do feel. Adds to the entertainment factor, the excitement. There is a fielder. And another misjudged catch. That too of the danger man. Made a complete meal of it once again. Well, well, well. Another life given to Narwade. And can he repeat what Khalid Shah did for Bangla Tigers? This could be a thriller in the making. Sixer! Clears the mid-wicket, does Prashant, and picks up a maximum to raise the 100. This game is alive. 104 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. ओस भी इतना है कि मार पड़ेगी सगीर को लगाना पड़ गया
आगे इनको पता चल गया कि मैच अब कुछ भी हो सकता है क्योंकि 10 में 100 हो गया है बाकी 10 में तो 100 आराम से
9 में 100
सारी क्या गलती नहीं देख रहे हो 30 बॉल पे 62 बेस
So it's going to be Sagir Khan. Exciting fast bowling all-rounder coming into the attack. Another player capped by the UAE. He's an exciting cricketer, all action. Strikes the ball hard, good pace with the ball in hand. Electric fielder. And this is very much his home ground. So let's see if he can provide the breakthrough that the Bangla Tigers desperately need. Call is for 2. No chance. They need a couple of good overs here because Yogesh Narwade is on song. What a knock he's played so far. 63 of just 36 deliveries. He's leading the charge for the Firebolts. No wonder the captain, Prakash, really wanted to bat first because they've got a top gun in this side. Beautiful delivery, just that extra bounce Sahir can generate with that leap in his delivery stride, that whippy action. That one really fizzed through. This is top bowling. You can see that quality that took him right to the top level. was part of the team in that stunning T20I series win for the UAE over Bangladesh. He debuted in that series as UAE created history. Very late on that one. But as we near the halfway stage, this match is very much alive. So dot ball to conclude, 106 for 3. So back live after the drinks break. 133 runs still needed. A long way to go for the men in yellow. But Yogesh Narvade is playing a blinder of a knock here. He's given them that hope. Nabil Aziz with a change of ends will be looking to redeem himself. Poor first over. Went for 16. So they're in the middle of a tussle here are the Bangla Tigers. Perhaps were a touch relaxed after those early wickets. Certainly not anymore. They'll need to work hard to break this partnership. They've added 34 runs together in 20 deliveries. Oh no, it's gone straight to the fielder. And has he held it? Misjudged the flight once again. He's claiming it, although Yogesh is not going anywhere. Let's take a look at the big screen. Yeah, looks okay to me. But the umpires will decide.
बोलो बाहर जो खराब हो गया उस पे आ रहा मैं इसलिए नज़र नहीं आ रहा क्लियर अभी ये देखो जहाँ पे क्या
सही है क्या सही है
आउट है क्योंकि बॉल उसके हाथ में है
आउट आउट गुड कैच
चलो उसने भी ज्यादा रौला नहीं डाला
फील्डर कौन है फील्डर फील्डर
55 नंबर कौन है क्यों बहस कर रही है
बैट्समैन जा रहा दूसरा बैट करना फील्डर नेम फील्डर नेम सर
फील्डर ने वही जो चार कहीं छोड़ा है
अभी
नबील ने दूसरा एक
तब भी अल्लाह अल्लाह करके ही पकड़ा उसने।
तो पहले डाई मार लेनी चाहिए थी।
सर रीड ही नहीं हुई उससे।
वो तो बॉल उसके हाथ में आके रुक गई नहीं तो कहीं छूटा था।
वो भी हमें एंगल भी क्लियर नहीं मिल रहा है इसलिए बच गया। मुझे नहीं लग रहा इसने भरोसे नहीं कर सकते इन पे। Well, as you often see, something strange happens after a drinks break. Yogesh Narvade caught at square leg. Abdul Basit certainly did make a meal of it, but in the end it was a clean take. So now the Bangla Tigers can breathe a sigh of relief that the danger man is gone. Captain Prakash in at 6. So Nabil Aziz does make amends with an important breakthrough. Arm delivery. That's what is his calling card. Those drifters that target that front pad. Not a convincing stroke to get off the mark. And now the going really gets tough for the Firebolts. End of the 11th. Oh no, one delivery left. How do they maintain that scoring momentum without Yogesh? Tickled fine. So it's 109 for 4. Oh, brilliant over from Sagir. Comes to an end. 108 for 4. Oh, sorry. Oh, pardon me. One delivery to go. Nelson on the board, but certainly the run scoring has dried up significantly for the Firebolts. Sagir doing an excellent job. That will certainly conclude the over. 112 for 4. बस जो उनकी बैटिंग थी खत्म हो गई. Struck well, but they can't find the gaps anymore for the boundaries. Prakash and Prashant in the middle, trying to do what they can to take the game deep. But that required run rate pressure is certainly mounting by the minute. Oh, misfield. Bit of a tired effort at long off. Not really bending down. But as long as they don't concede the boundaries, required run rate is up to 16 per over. That won't really concern the Bangla Tigers. Singles and doubles don't hurt. And you still have Sagir with 2 overs. Ibrahim Masood's got 3. So plenty of firepower. Slower in the air on that occasion. That's what you want to do. Entice them into looking for a 6. You've got men deep, long on, mid-wicket, square leg. Just have to play a bit of a waiting game. Polite inquiry, but I don't think the leg umpire is interested. कितना मार रहे?
बॉलर को नहीं गई
नहीं, सगीर. ये शर्टें बड़ी हैं, ये सगीर मोटा हो गया. थोड़ा थोड़ा ओवरवेट लग रहा है.
हनीमून करके आया ना फिर
हाँ, जाहिर है. खान पीन लगे हुए थे और भी चीज़ें. घुटने कमज़ोर हो जाते हैं. Oh, no single there. Chance for a direct hit. Prashant was in no man's land. Bowled an exceptional spell here, Sagir, just to provide that control over proceedings. The way he's mixed it up on that off-stump channel, it's been difficult to get on top of for the Firebolts. And now it's taken the required run rate up to perhaps unmanageable proportions. Just in front of the third. no harm done. So looks like the game is starting to slip away from the Firebolts. Yogesh Narvade with a fabulous knock. He was really the one really going after the Bangla Tigers, putting a lot of pressure on them. And after that, the fizz seems to have gone out of the batting effort. A ripper of a bumper there from Sagir. Couldn't get it past the mid-off. Good looking drive. So 14 overs gone, 121 for 4. So Nabil Aziz to close out his spell. Recovered well after a bad first over. Got the important breakthrough as well. Would like to add to his wickets tally if he can. Oh, the long off has misjudged it. He came in a few yards, but got that bounce right in front of him for 4. I think it was Ibrahim Masood with the unforced error there. He did try to go for the catch, to be fair. But that will cost them a boundary. Inside edge. Well, if he hadn't gotten bat on that, he would have clearly been heading back to the dugout. So it does feel like the game has slipped away from the Firebolts. 238 is just too much of a mountain to climb. Maybe if it was around 210, 220, they would have had an outside chance. But for 240, everything needs to go right. Well, Nabil Aziz, this is your chance. And he holds on. Caught and bowled. मजे की बात है दिन रात खेलते हैं दिन रात हफ्ते में कितने 4 मैच in the red helmet. Saghir Khan has been outstanding. Will be looking to close out his spell. He's just been too hot to handle. Oh, given as wide, it was a late decision. Oh, this is coming towards the cameraman. Right in front of us. For a glorious 6. That is some shot. Wow. Came out of absolutely nowhere. So Prashant packs a punch. He can certainly strike the ball hard. He's batted well for his 30. Call is for 2. And they're taking a chance. Oh, direct hit. And that would have been a stunning run out from Nabil Aziz. Good to see that effort level in the 22 yards and in the field. That has been driven beautifully. And the sweeper cover does well to get that big boot down. So certainly seen a lot of runs today. Might get 400 plus. The way the game is progressing. Bowled him with his trademark slower delivery. Fantastic from Saghir. Excellent, consistent bowling. Just got his bat down in time. End of a fantastic spell from Saghir Khan. So the captain going to roll his arm over. Why not? Played really well to get to a 50. Now going to roll his arm over. It does feel like the game has gone beyond the reach of Chennai Firebolts now. It was Yogesh and Prashant were perhaps the final hope. And getting through his over quickly is the skipper. And he's not doing a bad job at all. Could be a useful spin option down the line. Oh, they're looking for two. Decided against it. So 143 for 6. ये हमाद उसे वापस करके ठंडी ले ली या वापस कर दी अपनी विकेट के पकड़ लिए पता ही नहीं अपने भी कौन है ये बॉलर बॉलर कौन है भाई वो बासित बासित So Abdul Basit, who took that important catch of Narwade. Oh, that was not a bad delivery to start. Maybe just drifting down leg. Oh, what a edge maybe on that one. Waiting for the umpire's call. Yeah, just bounce in front of Mohsin, the substitute keeper. Good looking drive, but there is protection towards that long off position. So it looks like it's just about damage control as we go into the final couple of overs, reduce the margin of defeat for Chennai Firebolts.
डॉट बॉल
Swing and a miss again. So it's been a very tidy over from Basit. Just keeping it simple. Wicket to wicket.
खत्म हो गया मैच 8 डिवीजन में
Nobody at mid off, so it's safe enough. 146 for 6.
चलो मैं दे दोगे हम आपको दिखाते हैं कैसे अली फार्मा टॉप पे है सेवन डिस्ट्रिक्ट दूसरे पे है बाबुल बसर 4 मैच खेलिए 3 जीते 1 हारी है सेवन डिस्ट्रिक्ट 2 3 खेलिए 2 जीते 1 हारी है जीएच के चौथे नंबर पे है
अबिद तेरा हो गया मैच यार मेरे इधर 2 ओवर रह गए इधर 7 पे जरा वेट करेगा नहीं तो टॉस पे मुझे नजर आया बड़ी स्क्रीन पे तो तू कर रहा था कमेंट्री अच्छा हर दिन कुछ दे रहे हैं एज अ फेवर हाँ जाहिर है अच्छा चल ठीक है चल ठीक है अल्लाह की बने आप थे
4 आउट 70
हैं
4 आउट
उर्दू में इंग्लिश में बोलना मुझे
65 अपाउट
कितने ओवरों में
1 आउट
तो उनका भी वही हाल है मार रहे हैं और आउट हो रहे हैं यानी ले जाएगी जो भी है दुबई टीम शारजा टीम So 7 down for 140. Gets a wicket to his name. Comprehensively bowled was Sid Patel. Omkar Langde. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. It has been a masterful display from UK Bangla Tigers. The power game they displayed with the bat. Bowling was pretty hostile. Some dropped catches they need to improve on. But that target of 238 was always looking a bridge too far. Even though Yogesh Narwade and Prashant Bhullar batted really well, gave them some hope. But in the end, it was just too much to ask. It has to be a team effort. One man can only do so much. And that will be given. Plum in front of middle stump. 150 for 8.
तेरे अंपायर
अंपायर भी तो अपनी ईमानदारी दिखानी है।
सारे मैच में पहले कुछ नहीं करते एंड में क्या करें उनको भी बस मैच छुड़ाना है ना। आगे बढ़ेंगे काफी होगी यार काफी ट्रेंड में होगी।
So final over of the game. They would like to come in not out at least. But they've fought hard. You have to give them a lot of credit. And at the halfway stage, they had made a game of it in the run chase. Inside edge on that occasion. But Bangla Tigers looking very impressive in this Safari International T20 Cup, Season 4. Will be a tough team to overhaul. Great effort by the point fielder. That would have been yet another stunning catch we witnessed today. Siddharth, the youngster in. Was quite impressive with the ball, but clearly not known for his batting exploits. In terms of the player of the match performance, clearly Khalid Shah would have to be the man with his outstanding 100. 109 not out of 64 deliveries, in fact, retired out. But he was truly the star of the show. And it will be back to the drawing board. Maybe the toss went against them. But some of the bowling changes proved to be very costly. And of course, they dropped the catch of Asif and Khalid Shah early on in the game. That proved to be very, very expensive. So game, set and match. It is victory by 83 runs for UK Bangla Tigers. A comprehensive show.